Hi everyone, my name is Leela Sinha. I'm the founder of the Intensives Institute at San Francisco, and I'm speaking to you today from sunny California. We need to talk about power. We need to talk about power for a lot of different reasons. We need to talk about power because power affects our everyday lives. We need to talk about power because power shifts and power moves. We need to talk about power because where the power is in our society has been changing, but not enough. We need to talk about who has the power, what happens when the power moves, what happens when the power changes hands, how you handle it when you have power, how you handle it when you don't have power, what power really means, social power, systemic power, personal power. We need to talk about things like beauty and possibility and education and intelligence and how all of those things affect the way that we perceive or don't perceive the presence or absence of power. We need to talk about power, and we have to talk about power in relationship to leadership, because so often, especially on the liberal side of things, we have a tendency to equate power with problems. We say power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Well, okay, and also power is how we get things done. So in this Patreon, I'm going to be talking about all that stuff. I'm going to be talking to other folks. I'm going to be talking out of my own experience. I'm going to be drawing on the experiences of others. And we're going to engage the questions of leadership and power, especially as they relate to intensiveness. Intensives are in a really unique position because we rely on things like intuition and gut and power. There's another interesting relationship. Intuition and gut and power and people wanting to do what we want them to do. That's power, right? Charisma is power. Persuasiveness is power. And those are our stock in trade. And because they're our stock in trade, we can really mess things up. So this is our opportunity to think about it out loud, to talk with each other and with other people, and to really engage the questions of power in a space where we can talk about our personal experiences and look at research and look at things like what we know about neuroscience. Neuroscience impacts people's perceptions of power. How our brain chemistry works, how our body chemistry works, it all matters. How we dress matters. It all matters. How we look, how we act, how we breathe, how we stand. Amy Cuddy has that great piece of research on power poses. Brene Brown has work on vulnerability. How do we express vulnerability and maintain power? And does it matter if you're a short, brown woman of color or a tall, cis, white dude? Yeah, it matters. Let's talk about it. Let's talk all about it. Join me here. Sign up to support this work, and we'll get into it. We'll find out what it is to be in power and out of power, what it is to be an intensive who's in dialogue with power, and how all this stuff works together. Come on in.